Hey friends, happy Sunday. It is Melissa with Junk and Craft Treasures over here on the Junk and Craft Treasures page. So if you're hopping on right now, you're most likely on the replay. So hashtag replay, let us know that you were here. Guys, I want to go over a couple of things today, do a fun project. I have no idea what we're going to do today, but we will figure it out as we go. So I want to show y'all some new things that Craft Deals just came out with. Essential Stencil has some new stuff going on, so we're going to discuss all of that here in just a second. I am going to get out in the Facebook world and all that stuff, and then we'll get started, guys. I am going to scoot you back here just a little bit. So as you're coming on, say hello. Let me know you're here, guys. As always, you know, this is my live. I love to interact with y'all. This is my time to catch up with y'all from the week and stuff. So yeah, I'm a little bit chatty. Hey Maggie, how are you, sweet friend? Good to see you today. Hey Renee from Florida. I love it. Y'all know I am in East Texas. We were 80 degrees last week. Today we are like 41. So crazy weather. I'm going to try not to sweat. We have the heater on, and y'all know me. I get hot, I sweat. Hey Jana and Chris and Karen. Hello Susan. Yay. Yes, we are on the live, guys. We are live right now. I want to show y'all a couple quick things. Craft Deals came out with some new cutting boards this week, and I was able to already get mine so I could show them to y'all. So I was super excited to show those to you so you can kind of see the sizes, see what they look like, all that stuff. Hey Jane and Wanda. All right, so I'm just going to jump into that real quick. We're going to use one of these today. I'm not sure which one we're going to use yet, but we're going to use one of them. So, and I know y'all are going to ask me measurements. So let me do this first. I know, crazy weather, crazy. Okay, so if we measure from the top of this to the bottom, we have 8 inches. Widest point is going to be about 4 5/8. Middle of it is 4 1/4. Hey, Deborah and Becca. So this is one of the new darling cutting boards. Y'all, this is for shelf sitters, and we have a shelf that's in our what do you call it, dining room area that it has like stuff for little stuff and big stuff. Super cute. I love this size. It's way different than the other one that they had that just kind of looped at the top. I don't even think I have it here, but I love the shape of this little one. I'm so excited that they came out with it. It was weird. It said you were watching replay. Oh, no, you are live, my friend. You know, Facebook, gotta always throw some little kink out there. Hey, Kay, how are you? All right, and then this is another one that they came out with, another design. And guys, when I say Craft Deals, it's Craft Deals all together with a Z. It's not an S. Hey, Erin. Hello, Jana. 48 there. I think we're supposed to get up to a high of 57 today, so that's pretty good. Hey Mary, 28 in Abilene. Hey Leslie, how are you, my friend? We were just talking about Canada last night. I'll tell you that story here in just a second. Hey Jeannie and Marcy. So this one is an 12 inches by 6.5 inches. So this is another design that they just came out with, and of course you can see it's got the thick sides. Hey Janet, hello Melinda. So this is a gorgeous one. I love this shape, y'all. Love, love, love. I do too, Maggie. All right, then this one is very similar, along with the other one, to the ones that we were working with earlier in the year that we couldn't find anymore. So this is an 11 3/4 from top to bottom. We're going to do widest again, and it's like 8 1/8, and then bring it right here, and it's about 8 1/2. This shape, y'all, obsessed with. Where are you at, Stephanie? Hey, Susan. Hey, Sherry. So, y'all, isn't that cute? This is almost like the other one that's been out of stock forever. 31 with a wind chill of 10 is too cold for me. All right, and then this one, last but not least, is 12 inches by 9 inches. Down at the bottom, about 8 3/4. And this one has, oh, thank you for the stars, Karen. And then this one has like a little thinner top, which I absolutely love. Got that thin part right here. And then we've got the thickness. Yeah, it does, Maggie. It sure does. And it's about a 3/8 inch wide. No, I'm lying to y'all. Hang on. It's about, if I could get it there, about 1/2 inch. Sorry, y'all. Sorry about that. All right, so we've got our cool new shape, y'all. which one should we use today? Texarkana. I am in Tyler. So that is about, what, 45 minutes, an hour and a half for me? Maybe. Let me think here. 2 hours. About 2 hours for me. There we go. And the little one. All right. So what are y'all thinking of those? I am obsessed. I love them. Y'all know that I have the same code that is Essential Stencil with craft deals. So Craft Treasures saves you at checkout. I think they just got done with their 30% off sale, Maggie, and I think they've got a 25% off sale coming soon. So if you haven't grabbed them yet, they'll be on sale again soon. And then as always, guys, my code Craft Treasures does save at checkout. So we have to figure out which one we want to use today. What we want to do, because I'm going to be honest, I have been running around working on mystery boxes, which is another thing I want to talk about. But I've been working on mystery boxes and all the things, and I did not have anything planned for today. So we are going to wing it, and we're going to make it cute. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Nikki. We've just got done showing all the new boards from Craft Deals for the cutting boards. Okay, guys, I have to say it. Junk and Craft Treasures, our page. We just launched from the 1st to the 10th our mystery boxes for this month. I went ahead and left them open for reserving one more day, which is today, the 11th. So junkandcrafttreasures.com, we have our mystery boxes for $32. They were a collaboration with Decor Central. We have 5 left. So we have 5 boxes left, and I am hoping to sell those out, y'all. So I left it open one more day in case nobody knew that they were on sale, because sometimes it's a hit or miss with Facebook on what gets out there and what doesn't. I know our group knows, but I don't know if people over here on this page knows. So junkandcrafttreasures.com, we have 5 mystery boxes left, and we will sell out in January. So I am hoping that we can sell out of them. If we don't, that's okay. But if you don't and haven't been in the mystery box group yet, y'all, this is a cute box. There's going to be a minimum of 3 projects. Depending how you do them, you can have a lot more. So they will be little projects. I will tell y'all that. Can't tell you anymore because it's a mystery. But, oh, Jana, I'm sorry, my friend. But anyway, I just had to announce that to you guys. If you're on or involved with Essential Stencil, they have released all of their transfers that they've done in the past. It's like a transfer restock. So they have, I don't want to say, I'm trying to think, coastal, everyday, flowers, all the things. Some of them are still coming. They're rolling them out, slowly. So we've got the bunny transfers. Thank you, Veronica. You just reminded me. We've got the bunny transfers. We've got the faith transfers that I showed yesterday. The He is Risen. We have, trying to think, all the good things, y'all. So watch that. And of course, my code Craft Treasure saves in free shipping all month long for Essential Stencil. So lots of things going on right now, guys, in January. But it's January, New Year, got to start all the things. And a lot of people take off in December and repower up for January. And I know that's where we are in our business too. Hey, Connie. Hello, Kimberly and Elizabeth. So Craft Deals, new boards. If you missed it, go back and watch the replay. junkandcrafttreasures.com. Mystery boxes are on sale through this evening. It says the 10th, but we extended it one day because we have 5 boxes left. And Essential Stencil, Craft Treasures saves at checkout with no shipping this month for all of their new transfers, all their stencils, all the things, guys. Oh, good, Erin. Awesome. Yes. Oh, yeah, guys, I can't even forget that too. Decor Central released all of their spring release designs on Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. So if you want the link to that, I have to give it link specific because it is link specific for my ambassador code. So if you're interested in that, just write DC and I'll come back and I'll drop that. So lots of things happened in the last week. Gosh, that is a lot. All right. Which one do we want to use? I don't even know which one we want to use, y'all. Let's figure it out as we go. Let's figure it out as we decide. I got a good pile of stuff going on right here. So, oh, Jeannie, I just saw you got a mystery box. Thank you, my friend. We have 4 left now, 4 mystery boxes. Trish, if you go to junkandcrafttreasures.com, the first page is like our introductory page. If you hit shop now, it'll take you over to everything that we have and our mystery boxes. All right. Thank you, Jeannie. I appreciate you, my friend. Oh, cool, Janet. All right, so I've got little odds and ends of stuff, y'all, and I think that's what we're going to use today. That is what we are going to use. So let's find some cutesy, pretty transfers, and that's what we're going to do. Oh, you are welcome. Oh, Deb got a box too, guys. We are down to 3 boxes. I love y'all. I really, really do, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Jeannie. Okay. And Deb probably didn't see that because she's over there checking them out. I know, so much going on, y'all. Yes. Okay. All right, guys. Let's figure out what we want to do here. Oh, what do we want to do? I have so many options. Do y'all have, okay, I know this time of year. Yes, thank you, Jeannie. I just saw that. I appreciate it so much. I have so many ideas in my head. I have a million projects. So it doesn't matter what we do. We're going to get something done today. Thank you, Deb. I did. And I said, I bet you she can't see it because she's over there on the page right now. So I appreciate you. I love it. Thank you, guys. I love y'all. You want a box, junkandcrafttreasures.com, my friend. That is where they're at. All right. I think I love this shape right here. So I think we're going to do something with this. Thank you for sprinkling, Judy. I appreciate it. You know we'll use all these shapes eventually, guys. You know that's going to happen. Let me see what we've got out, what we can make happen with this. The bike is super cute. I have not used that, I don't think, ever. Let's do this. Let's do this. Y'all, I'm thinking. I got my thinking wheels on. Oh, I didn't know either until we had talked about it, but I didn't know until he actually emailed me the day they were released. So super exciting. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Michelle. Hello, Josh. How are you? Yeah, so I got to figure out what I want to do on here, y'all. I really don't know. Let's see. I'm going to figure it out. Like I said, I'm going to figure it out. Oh, what do we want to do, y'all? What do we want to do? Y'all know I love using the 6-inch, are they 6x6s, on all of my projects. Okay, so Love is Sweet. We have not used that. We haven't used this one. So this is the one I'm talking about. Love is Sweet with our cupcake. Do we have anything? Okay, so we've got our cupcake. Can we use our transfers? Is there anything that goes with cupcakes? I don't think so. Not with what I got out. Hang on. Maybe we'll just do flowers. Why not, right? Yes, super cute. And I think at some point they'll be on sale again, Marilyn. So if they're off sale right now, just hang out till they're back on sale. Let's see, together is my favorite place to be. I almost said to live, y'all. Hey, Kim, how are you? I know, my brain is trying to decide what I want to do. And I still have my sniffing going on, y'all. Hey, Shanna. Hey, Shana. I know your name, my friend. So sorry about that. I don't know if this happens to you, Shana. When I do live, sometimes I'll look at the names, I'll look away, and I'll have like 2 thoughts together, and they blend together. I don't know if you do that when you do your lives, but it's like live brain. It's a real thing. Love the snowman for the mystery box. You still have mine. I still have mine too. Mine are still out too. I love those snowmen. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do today, y'all. Did y'all have any suggestions? Cupcakes on the blush Valentines. Ooh, blush transfers. Where would those be? That is a great question. That is a, I know they are. I'm glad you said that. Let me see if I have. You know, you may be right, and there are, and I don't know. I tried to organize, y'all, so I have this little pile that has all my transfers over here, but I don't see them, so I don't know if I put them somewhere else. Yeah, it's a thing. It is a thing. All right, so let's save this for the back side where we can actually use that cupcake transfer at a later date because, like I said, I don't know where that's at. So, okay, y'all, deep breath. This is how my brain thinks when I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. So y'all get to see the process. When I'm working on reels and things like this, it's the same thing. I know it's in the blush transfers, and I don't have those on my table. I have everything but that. Pretty much everything but that. I'm telling you. I got Mardi Gras. I got this one that I made a mess of on Friday night, but it turned out super cute. Got my flowers, got these flowers. I'm trying to decide. I mean, they shouldn't be that far away, but you know, I don't know. Let's see them. Okay, so this is what happens when you get organized too, because you put things in other places. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Mamie. You put things in other places that you don't think you're going to use them, and then when you find an idea like I just had, then you don't know where they are. You are good. You are good, my friend. All right, so let's do something fun. Let's use one of these that we haven't used. I keep going back to this bike. What can we put with this bike? I wish, let's see here. Do I have, hang on, I may have. I'm trying to think, y'all. I know y'all are like, we came on live to see y'all create something, and she has no idea what she's going to do. I don't. I really don't. I really, really don't. It's going to be cute. I just got to get my brain there. Let's make it easy. We're going to use some of these pretty rose transfers. And I love Together is my favorite place to be, so let's use that one, y'all. Let's take off the tape. Well, you know, yeah, I was going to say, maybe we won't use the hearts, but let's use this one. Together is my favorite place to be. You sure can, and I did stencil over the transfers on Friday night's live, so if you missed that, go check that out. I was making sure. Ooh, you know what also may be cute? Hang on, y'all. Hang on. I got an idea. I see it right here. What if y'all, my brain. Help my brain, y'all. Help my brain. Okay, like I said, go easy. What color do we want to do this background? Let's do it. You know what? Let's do it. I know, I love that bicycle too, and that's what's getting me right now, is because I want to do the bicycle, but I don't know what to put with it. But let's see here. It's like if I wouldn't have seen the bicycle, I would have been good. That bike will go super cute right here. And then, you know what, y'all? That will fit. Let's do, I didn't think it was going to fit. That love would be cute. Okay, I got an idea. Bear with me here. We're going to use the bike. We are going to use the bike. We are going to do a, trying to think, what color background? He is good. He is with his mom today. He will be back this evening. Girl, I get it. I get it. Let's see. Let's do our chippy look. Let's just do that. Oh, you know what? That means I have to have a tool for that. Hang on. Do I have my tool? Y'all, I'm losing it. I am losing it today. But hey, I guess it's time to sit here and talk, right? Let's see. I don't know where my tool is. Ah, it's right here in front of me. All right, we are good to go. We are good. We are golden. We are good. All right, y'all. I got everything together now. I know what we're doing. Light gray would be gorgeous. But what I'm thinking, and this is going to be something that we haven't done in a long time. So we are going to take some red, and the red is going to be our base color, which I know y'all are going to be like, what? But trust me. Trust the process. Trust the process. I'm going to use the plate that we used the other night. Grab this brush. Okay. We're committing to the project. Committed. We are committed to red. Bike's not going to show up on the red, so I'm going to show you what we're going to do here. I guess I just wanted like a pretty red board, because that's what my head kept going back to. Pink wouldn't have gone on the red, but it's going to be cute. Okay. Committing to a red cutting board, but now I just want a red cutting board because it's a pretty red. But I'm going to show you what to do with besides just painting a red cutting board, y'all. Because cute accent. That would be a cute accent piece for Valentine's Day. I don't want to do the sides, but I'm committing to the sides too, y'all. It's going to happen. I normally don't do my sides this color, but we'll commit to it. Try not to get a lot on the back, and we're rolling pretty good with that right now, so I'm kind of shocked. Kind of shocked that we have that control. You know, okay, so I thought this whole time when I was telling y'all this was cranberry, I think it was Highlander. Because I ordered some Highlander, and I swear it is the same as the cranberry. Almost identical. So I am thinking this whole time I've been telling y'all wrong. Not 100% sure. But pretty thinking it might be. All right, y'all. Almost there. I don't think y'all have ever seen me be this cautious about my paint, but I really don't want the red on the other side because we're going to do that cupcake on another live on the back. I may do that on a reel for y'all. I may find that and do that for a reel for tomorrow. But I'm trying to get as little red. Got a little bit of red on the back, but I'm trying to get as little on there as possible on the back side. I have red. It's paint, I promise. It's not blood. I have to wash my hands before I do a reel. Everybody will be like, oh my gosh, what did y'all do? What did you do? All right, y'all. Got that red on there. Good deal. All right. Oh, I was like, I just saw my wax. I was wondering what I did with it, y'all. Because you know me, I will set something to the side and come back and have no idea where it's at. It does, Gina. You know what? Okay, so I saw you put the X in the comment there. Let me tell you what happened yesterday. So I posted my link. I'm going to do the inside, y'all, real quick. I posted my bunny reels and the cross reel with the stars. How's that not going in there? And, hang on, squirrel moment. Bear with me. I don't care if it's all covered, but I want to get some in there. Okay. Anyway, I posted that and I said, comment bunny if you want the link. And somebody specifically said, can I have the link? And I was actually watching a movie and I saw it like pop up on my notification. Well, I went over to my Facebook and I couldn't find it. I'm like, I just saw this person say, can I have the link to the bunnies? And I'm like, why can I not find this? Y'all, I went to hidden comments, which means that Facebook has flagged them for like a reason of, you know, profanity or something like that. It was in the hidden comment section. So if I would not have seen her say, can I have that link? I would have never seen it because it was hidden. Facebook hid the request for somebody asking to an offside link. Is that not crazy? It kind of blew my mind. So now I'm going back on some of my other posts just to make sure things aren't hidden. So if you are a creator and you do post your content and give links for things, because you know a lot of us do, we are here to inspire and do all the things, and we make a little extra money through our ambassadorships and our affiliates. You know, so we'll post our links and stuff. You might want to check there and make sure that something hasn't gone to that hidden page, because I was shocked. I'm like, there's no profanity there. There is no politics. There's nothing bad, but yet I do see bad stuff on other people's pages that doesn't get hidden. So I was blown away by that. I could not believe that that went to the hidden section. Yes, I've had Fort York red before, and it is more of a brighter red, where this is more of the cranberry color. I know, isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy, Becca? All right, I'm just going to give this a good sanding, and then we're going to put some of our wax on here. Little wet right here. That is a good detail, good indication that it's not completely dry. Yeah, you know, one of your comments went to hidden the other day too, and it was the same thing. It was a couple weeks ago, but I was like, I know Karen just commented. And one of the reasons, and I know y'all can't see it when we do white, but one of the reasons we sand off our excess is because we've sanded, so we have excess that comes off. So, get that off. We got our clean surface now. We're going to take some soft wax, and we're going to see if we can open it. I was going to say, I don't know why I wouldn't be able to open that, but it seemed like it was on there hard. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at where the position of our bike is going to go. So, I'm going to put paint over this. I'm just kind of showing you how to do this if you want to do this look, because I used to tell y'all, and I don't recommend it anymore because some of y'all did and had issues with it. You don't want your wax anywhere where your transfer is going to be. So we are going to look at where this is going to be setting, and we'll put our wax around the edges, maybe right here, but we're not going to put it where our actual transfer is going to be. I am still using links and they are working. I do have a verified page done, and you can always say, you know, send to your messenger, but I'll tell you the problem with that too. I did that. Okay, taking my soft wax, I'm gonna go around my edges. I did that when we had the last IOD launch, and I almost got my page taken away because I was having too much conversation in my messages and on my page. So crazy how that stuff works. But I guess if you don't reply instantaneously, like I'm a reply backer, when you reply something, I like replying almost instantaneous to y'all. I guess if you spread it out, you'd probably be okay. But crazy stuff. Crazy. Gotta love it. But what I am going to do this year, which I had told y'all I was going to, I know, that's funny, I love it. What I told y'all I was going to do last year and I didn't do, I am going to go live over on YouTube at least once a month. It's not going to start until February, but I am going to start building that platform just a little bit more. So keep an eye out for that. If you have notifications and get my messages when we go live over here, you'll get the same notification that it'll be live over there. So y'all know I already download my lives to YouTube, so I thought, why not go ahead and do a couple lives over there too. I'm already over there. Okay, so one thing I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to wipe off some of that because I was talking and I forgot we got bike wheels going there. All right, so I'm just going to put some right here. A little bit right here. And a little bit right here. Okay, so see, I kind of measured with my transfer where we were going. And we're just going to do a couple little spots right up in there. So I'm going to have a lot of red showing through, but I still think it's going to be cute. Okay, so let's do our white. I love it, Nikki. Yeah, I actually, guys, and I haven't, so you're on the live, so you'll hear it. You're in the middle of the live, so a lot of people won't even probably hear this. Hey, Jamie, I am the middle of this week or the beginning of next week Haven't decided because I'm still working out a couple logistic things. I am going to have a class. It's going to be a 3-week class. So y'all are the first ones that get to hear about this. It's going to tell you about all the things. So we're going to go over affiliate income, UCGs, Facebook, social networks, monetization, all kinds of things. So that is coming. We're going to start it in in February. But I've just got a couple more things that need to get finalized. And then we will have a specific page and group for that. The notifications on Facebook probably do not work, Elizabeth. Look, y'all, my thing just broke. The notifications on Facebook aren't accurate. So if you do, and it may not take you there, but you're supposed to do !live, and it will take you over to how to get live for my text notifications that come directly from me. Hey, Eleanor, how are you? So yeah, be on the lookout for that. We've been working on all of the details for it for, I don't want to say like the past 4 months, but the past 4 months. I'm just going over all the things, do's and don'ts. I don't want to say things that other people tell you that you should or shouldn't do. It's just kind of like debunking some things and all the things, guys. So that is going to be launching this week, and then we'll do it in 2 weeks. We'll start. So yes, it did work. It's just not going to take you to any links, but the notification still does work. So we're good. All right, we're going to leave the sides red. Oh, y'all, I forgot to change out my... Oh, I gotta do that as soon as my live's over. I was like, oh no, it's not gonna work again. Yes, you can. And what we're gonna do, Nikki, is we're gonna actually upload the videos to YouTube with a private code. Does that make sense? So it's not going to be, it'll still be on Facebook until they remove it at some point. But it'll be over on YouTube where you just enter, and I don't know what the code's going to be, but let's say it's like 5, 6, 7, 8 with a link, and everybody that's in there will get that, so you can go watch it over on YouTube as well. And we'll talk about all that stuff, how to make all that happen, and all the things. It'll be 3 lives over a 3-week time period. So we'll have 2 weeks for registration, and then 3 weeks lives, 1 live a week, which may go from an hour to 2 hours, just depending on questions and all the things in there. And y'all know me, I'm going to interact with y'all. So you got questions, bring them. Now, I will say this. We will try to go by a syllabus, if y'all remember those from school. So each week will be a different topic and focus. So if you have a question and you think of it in the first live and we're not covering it till the 3rd live, write that question down and bring it on the 3rd live, y'all. Okay, so we've got that. Now we're going to take our little paint scraper. This is just a paint scraper, guys. And we are going to scrape, y'all. I can't wait to see this. I haven't done red in a background in forever. It reminds me of like old barnwood. Does that make sense? I'm so excited. Y'all, I wish I would have kind of done it a little chunkier. I forgot how cool this looks with a red background, because we normally do brown backgrounds. Oh, that would be pretty, Elizabeth. We normally do brown or like a green or something, but y'all, look at that. Look at that. I'm loving it. And just remember, guys, it's a background. We're going to have things over it. We're going to do things over it, so it's going to be fine. Our transfer is right here. That's why we don't have that on there. Any wax there. Okay. Y'all, and I got out my good brush. I was going to use my good brush for that, but that's okay. Now, where did I put my sander? Here it is. Yep. All right. Now we're going to take our, this is a high grit. I always get them mixed up. It's a high grit. We're going to come back through. We are going to sand it. Now, when we sand it, most of that wax is going to come off, which is going to make it a little bit easier if we did accidentally get some wax in some other places. but this is just going to kind of ensure we've got everything off. Y'all know me, I like a little worn look, so I'm doing my edges pretty good. Okay, let's take this. I know, like I said, we normally don't do reds, but it's like the old painted barnwood to me. Okay, now we're gonna put our bike right down here. Thanks, Deb. I do too, y'all. I am all about it. Make sure, and I know I just did this, but make sure that surface is clean from the debris and the wax, because it won't stick if it's not. And we're going to put those. Oops. Y'all, my eyes are playing tricks with me with the wax. Does that happen to anybody else that does that wax? When you do it and you chip it back because everything is not straight and even, and then you go to put on your transfer and you're like, oh gosh, oh my gosh, what's happening? All right, so there we go. I think I actually brought it up more than I had it. This is, it is a 600 grit. When you go to Lowe's, Home Depot, things like that to buy sandpaper, I don't even know. I mean, you have to buy a lot to get them to higher, but when you buy these Gator sanders, y'all, they come with 80 all the way up to like 800. So, and they last a really long time. I don't like the way that looked right there. Hang on. There we go. I knew there had to be some wax there that I didn't get. Okay, much happier. All right, so we are going to start, and we're going to work around on this one because we got all kinds of little parts and whatnot. And it's not a real Gator sander, guys. It's from Amazon. I think it was like $8. And literally, this is the second pack. I wish I had it. Do I have it right here? I do. Okay, so this is the second pack I've bought. And when I say it comes with your sandpapers and your grits, guys, it comes with a good set. So this would be like your 600. It goes up to 600, obviously. And then down at the other end is your low grit. And see the difference there? It's more coarse. This is a 60. So you get a lot. You get a lot in here. But I don't know how, does it say how many? 30 pieces. You get 30 pieces. So it's a good little, and I normally use that sandpaper for weeks at a time, y'all. So it is worth it, especially if you don't want to have to keep different grits and all that stuff on hand. You love yours, Michelle. I'm telling you, that's the first time I've replaced my sand grits since I first started using it like 2 years ago. So y'all, this is cute. Okay. I almost said, do y'all remember when something looks cute, you go, shut the front door? I almost said that. I mean, I did just say that because I'm telling y'all that, but y'all, so cute. Okay, now let's figure out what we're going to put up at the top. Let's figure it out. So many options. I just got to figure out what I want to put on there. And I know we kind of said what we're going to do. I'm going to see if it fits. If it doesn't, it will work. I don't know if I like that one on there with, and I think this is an old one, but you know what? I may use it. That's that's going to cover up my bite too much, my handle. I wish, y'all, we had a whole bunch of Valentine's words, and I wish I would have gotten those out, but I didn't. Let's see. I love the love just on here by itself. Hold on. Many options. I'm trying to figure out which one I want. And of course, I don't know where my Love You More is, or I would totally use that one. Y'all, I'm back at the deciding phase. Oh, I love it. I did move all my Christmas out. I do not have any more Christmas in here, stencil and paper-wise. I did move those out. Just trying to decide, y'all. Decisions. Oh, here is my Love You More. I knew it was here somewhere. Y'all, I kind of want to put that on here just because I am that person. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. That's our thing in our household. We always say, I love you more. So we are going to use the tag. And you know what? We may even do this little one, and I'm going to show you. We got plenty of time. I'm going to show you 2 ways you could use this stencil. It's fixing to happen. All right. We're going to show you 2 ways to utilize this, if I can find my frog tape. Now, I'd used that on Friday, and we used a lot of it. Where did I put it, y'all? I cleaned my brushes, so that's a good thing. If I was frog tape, where would I have frogged to? Where would I have jumped to if I'm frog tape? Because we moved a lot of things earlier. Where would I put it? Frog tape. It's not alive if I don't know where my stuff is, y'all. I know. Are you in retirement now, my friend? Y'all, how did it get up and walk away? I don't understand. Do y'all see it? Do y'all see it on here? Frog tape. So, while I'm looking for my frog tape, guys, which I don't understand where it went. That is so weird. How does that even happen? Y'all, I want to retire. I am far from it. Let's see, y'all. If I was frog tape, where would I be? I mean, are we hiding behind a can? I doubt it. Was it on top of that and it fell? No. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Frog tape. Woohoo! It went underneath the transfers that I had. So I was like, I know it was on this table. All right, so let's do. We're gonna put it right here. What color? Let's do brown. I gotta hold my paints down here so I don't lose them. I know, on the floor and rolled. That's what I was thinking, but I was like, I don't see it, and I don't remember hearing anything hit the ground. But yeah, I washed my brushes on Friday and everything, put them back already. That's like huge. Normally they'd still be sitting on the sink. Okay, if I don't like brown, we'll go over it in black. We'll see. We'll see what we end up doing here. Because I am wondering if that's going to show up over where we did the red, because this was not the initial stencil I was going to use, but that's okay. I'm going to leave it running, y'all, so bear with me here. I don't want it to fall out on me. Love, perfect. a plug thing right there, Erin, that has my stuff, and I was actually thinking about that I need Terry to put like a little hanger right next to my plugs where I can put all that stuff. So, but I will say this too. I'm lining it up and I'm just bringing it straight across, maybe off a little bit, but I think we'll be fine. He will not come in my craft room right now. That's one reason I've been organizing, because he thinks it is a disaster zone and it gives him anxiety. So I don't think he will be coming in here to do that anytime soon until I get everything organized. And like, I know where everything's at. Well, I say that. I always find where everything's at. But he comes in here and he's like, oh my gosh, you got 10 different sizes of wood on that shelf, and you got resin on that shelf, which makes sense to go on this shelf, but to me it makes sense to have it on this shelf. So yeah, it gives him a little anxiety. See, I knew that was gonna happen. I wash mine, okay, I either use no soap, depending on how quickly I get to the sink. I use Dawn soap if I get there fairly quickly, I can't talk. And if I leave them for a while, I use Awesome. So depending on how quick I am, those are the methods that I use. I should have gone up just a little bit, but we're going to make it work, and we're going to bring it to the side, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do to make that work. I don't want to go over my bike, and I didn't do it high enough, but that's okay. Never any accident, or never any, what do you want to call it? Happy accidents are the words. Bob Ross, happy accidents. No disasters. Okay, so what we're going to do, love you more, okay? So I know y'all can't see it because it's backwards. Love you more, and we're going to put a big heart right here. We are going to improvise where we have that blank space, and on our tags, where did I put my tag, y'all? We have a couple, I thought we had hearts on here. Do we not have hearts on here? We have a heart, yeah, I was going to say, we have this heart on this one right here, and we're going to use that right there. Ooh, actually the 3 of them will be perfect. Ooh, let's do that. Let's do that. And we are going to do those in red. See, like I said, no problems. It all happens for a reason. You are welcome, Mary. You are welcome, Mary Lynn. All right. Ah, so cute. Oh my gosh, the hearts was like the icing on the cake there, y'all. How cute is that? Love you more. Now, this right here, I want to tone that down just a little bit, and I can do that because we already sanded it. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab a little white. I'm going to come right in here like this. And I'm going to take my finger so I don't mess anything up dramatically. Because I'm that person. Like I said, there's never any, and we could use a smaller brush. Let's use a smaller brush. What am I trying to even do here? Why am I using the big brush when I have a small brush? I'm just going to go in there and fill that in just so it looks a little bit better right there. Like I said, no mistakes ever. Everything is fixable. I just don't like where those hit with my stencil. And then all I'll do is I'll come back. Here is the one that we used. Y'all, I can't keep up with anything today. Ay, ay, ay. And we'll just lay this right back down exactly how it was. So that white that I got right there. And then we'll just stencil over it. Okay. All right. Now I'm happy. See what I did? I had a whole bunch of red right here and right here. So I just fixed that so it all goes together. Y'all, so cute. Love you more. Little Valentine's piece. I am obsessed with that. All right, let me make sure that's dry. I'm gonna take my high grit paper again, or sandpaper again, real quick, and we're just gonna go over the words and those hearts, because I want them to feel like they're part of the board when you rub your hands over it. All right, got a little bit of my stencil right there, so I'll take that off. Okay, so cute. Just a cute little piece with a different color background to show you what that would look like. If we wanted to put some brown on it, we could. I'm going to leave it like that because I love it like that. Love you more. Love, love, love. Exactly. I'm not going to put a bow on it, but we could. I have some really cute lace, but I don't have it in here. I'm going to do one more with y'all real quick because I told y'all I wanted to show y'all how you can utilize one stencil in different ways. So this one will be quick. This one will be super quick. Let's paint. We're going to go to my water fell, y'all. That's my hint. I need to drink some. Okay, we're going to go to that smaller board that we showed at the beginning. And I think it's like the perfect size for these tags too, y'all. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This one's going to be super easy, super quick. Okay. Yay! The ones that I just used are the 3.5 by 6, Maggie. They're the tag ones. Y'all, I'm super excited about this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this flower and then Love You More. I think that's what we're going to do. I think. We'll see. But anytime we use a transfer, we want to make sure that our surface is super, super dry. So that's all I'm doing right here. We can rush putting the paint on, the stenciling, all of that. Yes, I will put dead flat varnish over it. No, actually I won't, Jana. I looked at Jana and saw Janine and I said Jana. Jeannie. Gosh, I can't talk today. I will put wax over the entire thing, okay? I will put wax over the whole thing, buff it in, just because we've already used wax, and I love using wax over my transfers. So that is what we will do. And I'll do that here in just a second to show you. Scissors. I was going to say, they didn't get up and walk away. So if we put this right here, oh, it's going to work beautifully. Okay, I'm so excited about this, y'all. Okay, so this one will probably go up for sale after I do the back side because I am going to love it. This one will be one that we will sell. Okay, so we're going to take our transfer, take off the backing, and we're going to put it at a little angle because we can. So it's going to kind of be coming off the side, but fit perfectly right there. Y'all, I can't stand it. Okay. Can't stand how cute this is gonna be. This is gonna be like my tag that I did, but in the little shape cutting board. It's gonna be so cute. Go ahead and pull that over to the side. All right, so we've got our little flower right here. And then I've still got the hearts taped off, but here's my thing. We're using a transfer. We don't accidentally want to get that tape on the transfer to where it'll pull up that transfer. So we're just gonna tape the back of these hearts, guys. That way it doesn't accidentally stick to our transfer when we lay it down. So we've got the frog tape on both sides, so the sticky doesn't stick on the transfer. I'm trying to decide exactly where we put it right here. We're gonna go ahead and use the brown again because I think the brown and the white with the pink looks really pretty. Throw in frog tape. I'm gonna bring it over almost to the edge. Get it lined up. Okay. And y'all know I love to mix and match my stencils, y'all. Next Sunday, I think it's Stencil Soul Sisters, so I'll be doing more stencil and transfer projects Friday night and then again on Sunday. Y'all, I can't. Love you more. And we've got our sweet little rose on there. And then, as y'all know me, there's always more. We are gonna do, I kind of want, how do I want to do it? I say there's more. We may stop. Let's see. Nope, there's more. There's more. There's more. I take these little rosebuds. And if y'all are wondering, this is my second set of these. So yes, I have already gone through one set of these. I love them. And we're gonna do a little one right here and a little one right here, because that's me. I like things in threes. Just gonna give it, and I'm gonna use half of this one. I'm not gonna use the whole thing. Just to give it a little pop of color, and then we'll use, actually we're probably going to use the other half. Let's see how it looks. Oh no, we're going to do that. That's super cute. Okay, and then we'll use, don't want to use that one. I feel like that one's too big, so let's use this one just coming off the middle, like right like so. Because I am that person. And I've gotten to where I do this on all of my pieces, y'all. I put something, especially when I'm not using ribbon, I put something at the top of all of my cutting boards by the little hole up there. Okay, so we just added a little bit more pink up there. How cute is that? But we're not done yet. We're gonna take our little palette knife. Actually, I'm gonna sand this first. Okay, so we've got our high grit. We're gonna go over that wording. Just watch the stencil, or the transfers, so you don't accidentally get that on there. And then I'm gonna wipe off that. And then we're gonna take our palette knife and we're gonna take it in our brown paint, which we need a little bit more. Okay, I was like, do I have another brown over there? I'm almost out of this brown. It's one of my favorite browns. It's called Woodwick by Fusion Mineral, and I go through it like water. All right, so we're gonna take our palette knife, offload it a little bit, and Just bring in, you get too much, wipe it back while it's still wet. Practice with your palette knife before you actually put it on your project. The first one I did, I destroyed it because I didn't practice right, and I didn't know the tricks to get it off right. So it looked like a hot mess. So just practice just a little. You'll get the feel of it. Deep concentration mode, y'all. We could have used our brusher on the sides. That would have worked too, but I just want a little bit of a different way. Show y'all a different way to kind of get that chip look. And then I'm going to come in just a little bit in some of the places. When I do the big gulp of it, y'all, I have to practice myself to make sure I got the right consistency. All right, I am good. All right, perfect. All right, y'all, we are done. How cute is that? So cute. I'm gonna run back real quick to the first project and show you how to seal it with wax. So we're gonna use our same wax that we used to get our, what do you call it? Chippy look. Y'all, I wanna fix this real quick. I thought I fixed it, but I didn't. Okay. So all we're gonna do is we can take a wax brush or our finger. I tend to use my finger because that's me. I'm gonna take the wax, I'm gonna put it over the entire project. This conditions our wood. It makes it waterproof. This is a non-yellowing wax. It's Fusion Mineral Finishing Wax. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give it a good coat. Okay, so it kind of brings everything vibrant and shiny. You can kind of see that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let that sit for about 3 to 4 minutes. And then I'm gonna go back, I know I dropped my lid. And then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna buff it in, okay? So we're just gonna let that kind of soak into the wood so it can do its thing. And then we're gonna buff it back. So that is how I seal with wax. So I use Fusion Mineral. It is called furniture wax. Comes in a big bottle. It is expensive, but y'all know how many projects I do with wax, and I've used it, and I've got it little, probably 6 months, and that's how much I have left. So I do use a lot of wax. As y'all know, I use a lot of wax on my projects. Let's go ahead and do this one too. Let me make sure that's all dry. And we will do the same thing. Actually, I want to fix that one little spot before I put my wax on it, and then I'll be done, I promise. One little, I got a little heavy-handed. Y'all, there we go. I was gonna say, it died on me. It died, but we got it. Make sure everything is dry. And then we'll take that wax that's on my finger. We'll go over the transfer. It's just conditioning. Now, when you use wax too, guys, I sometimes recommend to wait about 24 hours just to make sure that your transfers are fully adhered and stuff, because I don't want to tell y'all to use wax and it not be adhered to your surface and it ends up coming up on you. I've never had that happen, but lo and behold, if I say to wax it, it may happen to somebody. But just give it a little time to make sure that all that sticky is on there, which I'm sure it is. And then it's shiny like that. And then we'll buff it back after it soaks in and we'll be good. So guys, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Thank y'all to those that jumped on and got the mystery boxes. I really appreciate y'all. Those are going to go out close to the 26th. I am just waiting on some stuff from Decor Central to get here, and then we'll get in full motion with that part, y'all. Questions, let me know. Craft deals, code Craft Treasures saves at checkout. Essential stencil, code Craft Treasures saves at checkout. If you're interested in any of the Decor Central pages, just comment DC. I will give you my affiliate link. Like I said, we are here to inspire, show you all the things, and then we do make affiliate income off of some of the things that we show y'all. All right, guys. Love y'all. It is the new year, new projects, new things coming. So keep your eyes out and watch, because so many fun things are going to be coming this year. If you got any questions, I know I've said that like 10 times, drop them down below. I will see y'all Tuesday evening over here at 8 p.m. Central. And oh yay, Jen, I'm so excited. I'll be here at 8 p.m. Central on Tuesday night, which is the second day of the week. You know, Elizabeth, it's funny that you said that. I do have some stuff coming for that. We are going to do this year, what was it that I got from y'all? Oh, so when we did, y'all, this is just a little sad thing. When we did the gingerbread, what is your name? Okay. You know, you had to pick the month, date, and year. That tells me your month and your birth date now. Okay. So if you've ever bought anything from us, we will be randomly picking people throughout the year with those birth dates, and we'll send birthday gifts. But we're also going to do some birthday projects on here too. So I'm not sure if you're talking about if we do things for birthdays or if we do birthday projects. We're going to have a little bit of both. So I hope that answers your question. You are welcome, Michelle. I appreciate you for being on here. Y'all too, it is 2 o'clock. I think I told you all this and I got sidetracked. So I'm watching a new movie. It's called, well, it's not a new movie. I think it was 2016, 2018, 11/23/63. Sorry, said it wrong. 11/22/63 with Stephen King, and it is good, and I am sucked into the limited series on this, so I am going to finish that up this afternoon, y'all. So I'm excited. I've got 2 episodes left, and we'll see how that all turns out. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me again. We did 2 projects today, and we had no idea what we were going to do today, and I think they turned out super cute on the fly. And of course, when I repost over on YouTube, they will be facing the right direction, guys. So if you watch the replay over on YouTube, you will see everything facing the right direction, except for my code Craft Treasures. All right, guys, y'all be blessed, and I will see y'all Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Bye, guys.